What's going on, guys? I am back with another video. This time I wanted to show you guys a few ways that we can play around the dimension shifter using the Superheavy Samurai engine. Shifter is really good against the Snake Eye stuff, and the reason for that is because all of the Snake Eye stuff requires you to send to the grave. So unfortunately, it basically just shuts off the engine. But there are a couple of things that you can do if you run the Superheavy Samurai variant that you probably can't do if you run just the Snake Eye stuff. So let's take a look at some of that stuff. So this first combo that I'm going to show off is just showing you that we can make Barone with these two cards through the shifter. And this is how we're going to do it. We're going to discard the motorbike to add the Wakaushi. So this could obviously also be done with just the Wakaushi and Ash, because all you would do is just play from here. You go Wakaushi to scale the Big Benkei. You do Ash, special summon Poplar. You add off of Poplar, even though that doesn't matter. And then you summon off of the Big Benkei. Okay, so at this point, we have 4 monsters on the board. We have summoned 4 times. So this also plays around Nibiru. So keep that in mind. At this point, we also have 1 tuner on the board. All of our levels make 10. We can make Barone. So at this point, we have Barone and Original Sinful Spoils in our hand. And then potentially 3 other hand traps. Or if we're going second, 4 hand traps and, 4 other disruption, 4 something. 4 extenders, anything. So very good combo. I actually went against a Fluanda Reese player, and the opponent shifted me, and I made Barone, and I had Ash, Valor, and Lancia in my hand. So I was able to basically completely dismantle their board on the next turn, and Barone was really able to help me do that. So yeah. You can use Barone to pop I just use this as an example. You can use Barone to pop a Floodgate. So yeah, you can also use this to play around cards like Macrocosmos or QB Shenshen, things like that. So yeah, really good combo. Let's get into the next one. All right, so for this combo, we're assuming that the opponent shifted us, and then they had nothing else to do. They just assumed that shifter would take care of the turn for them, so that they could get back to their turn and OTK us. That's not going to work, my friend. Because what are we going to do? We're going to do all the same summons that we did in the last combo. And then we're going to go into IP and Pit Knight early. This essentially gives us a quick effect Pit Knight early plus a 2 material Appaloosa. Or it could be something like a Heat Soul. Yeah. There's a few possibilities there. This could also be SP Little Knight. So this could be like a way more insane board. But I'm poor, so I don't have SP Little Knight. So I don't use SP Little Knight. But yeah, Pit Knight early is a very good card in this situation. And I think knowing the line is very beneficial. Let's get into the next one. Alright, so this one is going to be assuming that you're running Dark, and your opponent shifters you. This is what you can actually do. And again, this motorbike could also be Wakaushi. So we're going to basically link climb using our Snake Eye stuff into the Dark, to then special summon our shifter, which is really, really risky because at this point, your opponent can shifter again. But we're not necessarily too worried about it because what are we going to do? We're going to summon the Wakaushi to make the Barone. So here we have Barone out. And we have a Link 2 and a level 4 monster. So what can we do with this? We can go into something like a Nightmare monster, We can go into something like SP Little Knight. We can go into something like Midnight Early. We can go into Promethean Princess. Let's say we ash the opponent before they were able to shift her for some reason. We could go into the Promethean Princess to then bring back the Ash and then go into a rank 4. So yeah, there you go. That's going to be a few ways that you can play around Shifter using the Super Heavy Samurai stuff. There's a couple of other ways, but they're very like obscure, so you're never really going to see them. They're not going to come up very often, so if you do know some other ways that you could play around Shifter using this deck, put them in the comments below. Let me know. I'd love to hear about it. But for now, I'm out. Peace.